One of the things that you may not know is the way that St. Albans isn't just what happens in these walls, but what happens out in the community. Through the work we do with Care Portal, which provides resources for children who are at risk and tries to prevent them entering the child welfare system. So when there's a family in crisis and children need to be removed, instead of going into state care or to a foster home, we can find and help family members take them in as a kinship placement. And so when 2 parents were arrested and the police showed up and found 5 or 6 children in that home, we were able to provide the resources so that a member of that family could take them in, because that family member did not have the number of beds and other resources to do that. But that's what Care Portal did, and a team from St. Albans was able to provide that. The work that goes on with Mission Waco, whether it's the Jubilee Food Market or the programs they do to empower those who deal with generational poverty to help them step out of that. This is the kind of stuff that St. Albans does. The folks that fed folks at Cedar Ridge last week so that families could participate in the after-school events for parents, because sometimes going to that event, a student-teacher night or some event like that for parents, it means your family will not get dinner. So the fact that St. Albans provides dinner on those nights for those families to be able to come and enjoy that time together. This is the work that St. Albans does. And if you think this happens by magic, that I have some secret checkbook Jesus gave me, I don't. You are the secret checkbook. And many of you have already stepped up to make a pledge to support the work of St. Albans in 2025. And I thank you for that. Some of you are still thinking about that pledge, or maybe you think just because you set up recurring giving, we just automatically know your intentions for next year. Mind reading is not a power that Jesus has given me. And so we ask you to make a pledge, to pray and think about what you're giving for next year. And we ask you to do that today, because this is the end of our stewardship campaign. And I don't want to have to do the thing that is the thing that people hate most in the world. You know what the thing people hate most in the world is today? It's getting a phone call. We don't want to do that, interrupt your time watching The Bachelorette. Maybe even The Golden. It's a revealing thing there we just had. So, we ask you today, there's a pledge card there in front of you. You can fill it out online. We ask that today you do that. Some of you feel like, well, I'm not in a position to give. It wouldn't matter. Let me tell you, it matters. Jesus says there's no gift too small. It's about the heart that it comes from. Whether your gift is, in human terms, so-called large or so-called small, Jesus doesn't see that. But we want everybody to be a part of this. And if you are not in a position to give, we understand that that may be a place where you are. So I'm not trying to guilt you into doing anything. And it is an honorable and worthy thing to write on that card, I will pray for you every week in the work of St. Albans, and I'll give when I can. But this is something that we all do together. So I just want to say thank you to all of you that have given. Thank you that you've made a pledge to commit to the work that St. Albans is doing. Thank you, Luke. Well done. And all of you, thank you that you've given. And I invite you, if you've not, that today would be the day. Why not? It's all of us together. The tapestry of grace will not look the same if there's a missing thread. So add yours.